A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Raheem. InshaAllah always asking to be nothing. Allah is great and that Allah's rahmah and mercy to dress us. Awliyaullah are fuluqul mashhoon. They are loaded souls, loaded ships, because this is from the reality of Sayyidina Nuh teaching that, no, your ship, you have to build a ship too. Everybody has to build a ship, and that is your soul. And your soul becomes powerful through testing and through faith. And when you build your soul, it knows its way back to Allah. Doesn't go in a different direction, the nafs goes in different direction. The nafs wants to play with shaitan, the soul has no interest in that reality. If you build the soul with imtihan and with testings, with faith and with good actions that Allah and Prophet have subscribed for us, the soul becomes powerful like a furuq, like a ship. Allah says, I'm going to show you my signs upon the horizon and within yourself so that you gain clarity and faith. The sign within the self is far greater to understand. The sign upon the horizon we can see that sun and the power of the sun, and this sun is 1/1000th the size of the pistol star that is in the center of the entire universe. What light, what energy, what realities are emanating from that pistol star. It represents the light that make your life and the center of your life to be moving towards the light. Leave that which is physical because it's perishing, and by its nature it's perishing. Follow the haqq, and the haqq is the light. The imitated light of what we see when you look into the stars and look into the heavens, you begin to understand Allah's izzat, Allah's order, what Allah wants from us. That our earth we want, we don't want, we are in taslim and we are submitting around the sun, taking the energy from the sun, taking our breath from that sun and what it does with the plants. All of Allah's might is shown in that, and that's the imitated light. The reality and the real light is Nur Muhammadi. When Allah begin to dress their souls from that reality, they begin to speak from Surat al-Qamar, the realities of the shining moon, the reality of the moon and what it is encompassing, what Allah dressing that surah and dressing their realities with. And we talked before, they make a life in which we are acting as a moon, following the sun and the reality of Prophet. That we seek the light, we put our focus upon the light, that is the nur al-Iman, to love Prophet more than you love yourself. That is the reality of the full moon. It doesn't think for itself, about itself, its only job, focus on the sun, focus on the light. As it focuses on the light, it provides an essential service for us. You have no life on this planet if it's just the sun. If it's just the sun, there's no growth. All the vegetation is growing from that moon and constantly giving us an energy, constantly giving us a light. Means what comes from the moon gives us existence on this life. So Allah is just saying, this is all essential.
Almost 150,000 Canadians a year will use a homeless shelter. These people need food, clothing, and access to basic hygiene. Fatima Zahra Helping Hand is a non-profit organization with the goal of helping the underprivileged in Canada. Along with our active support for recent immigrants and refugees, one of our ongoing initiatives is to feed and clothe the homeless. For more than a decade, we have provided hundreds of thousands of hot meals to some of the most vulnerable and needy. We continue these efforts with several monthly initiatives. For more information or to donate, please visit our website, nurmuhammad.com.
The highest purpose in life is to seek knowledge. Seek knowledges of the full moon, seek knowledges of the reality of light, Nur al-Anwar, Wasilat al-Asrar. We said many times that if your life is not about seeking the reality of Prophet then we're not reaching towards eternal realities that dress the soul. So then they teach us to go to the Kamil. They are the perfected ones. Any one of my companions you follow, they are like a star in a dark night and they guide you. But Prophet specifically mentioned these Khulafa-e-Rashideen and Mahdieen, they are Kamileen, they are complete. And what Prophet wanted for us, keep your life amongst those whom are full moons, they're Kamil. And the A'la Haqqaiq and the people of the Turuqs, all their shaykhs trace their lineage back to Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Quddasallahu Sirruh, Imam Ali, the two doors of the Holy Kaaba. And this was a warning for us, the Prophet you have to be connected to these Sahabi. Which one are you going to take? For the realities and haqqaiq, I gave two of my companions special ways and they were both related on the hijrah. The movement towards the city of light, Prophet gave an example in his life because nothing is at one time with Prophet. It has to be eternal. There has to be a sharat that why I did what I did. Imam is the side of the moon that you don't see. His sacrifice to me, his reality to me is real. 42 of the turuqs are from that reality. And my Khalil and my best friend, my companion I took to the cave. That is a completely different reality. Going still to the same city but they carry different realities. Is that hijrah? Immediately show that. Sayyidina Ali is going to be one way because he's one side of the moon. And the face of the nation that becomes the face of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq going another way. And as soon as they enter into Madinat al-Munawwarah they complete the cycle and the reality of that moon and the moon of guidance. اقترب الساعة والشق والقمر. Allah then describes that the time has come and the moon has split. And deep understanding is that when Allah اقترب الساعة is that when you see the clock, the day has finished, this zaman is finishing. So then they went literally and they say, look, you make hajj, you see a clock. The time can be a reference to spirituality or more literal, so that Allah said, don't be confused. If you're not believing their spiritual interpretation, you go for hajj, you see a clock. Allah saying, now the time has come. The moon split. Zahiri, when the moon splits, the Shia and Sunnis are fighting because they're external and they're using bad characteristics. Means every sign that Prophet brought for us are all now manifesting. That the split, the nation is split, and as a result of their split they're fighting and killing each other. And you see a clock on Hajj, the world is finished for you. Prepare yourselves for the next phase of life. Let your faith be strong and prepared for the difficulties that are coming upon earth. It's not a time to play and it's not a time to try to build your dunya. Whatever you're building, build for the sake of Sayyidina Muhammad and for the attention of Allah. When they come to the people of realities they say, oh, you people specialize in alchemy, make this metal turn to gold for me. Because they read some books. Hey, the real alchemy is to take the trash and your $5 that Allah going to punish you for and to make it to be a house of paradise. That's the alchemy. Allah going to question you with your rizq and your sustenance, that what you're spending it on, your cars, your house, your entertainment. And you think you're going to get through your questioning for that? The real alchemy of awliyaullah is to take what you were accountable for and take it. We have it on the wall. Take from them because they're not going to give it willingly. Like pulling their teeth, pull their teeth. Pray for them. Your prayer is going to be an ease for them. That's the alchemy of haqqaiq, is to take from people and to make for them a paradise on this dunya, and by means of that paradise they be saved in dunya and in akhirah. The Prophet what you're going to come to the table with Sayyidina Muhammad. That you spent more on your car than you spent on Allah every month. You're going to sit at Prophet's table with that? But then they come to the alchemy, say, give me the trash, give me things you were not going to use, give me this, give me that, give me that, and then make for you a paradise circle. That with that amal, with that action, with that reality you go before Prophet Ya Sayyid, Ya Rasul Kareem, Habibul Azim, I tried my best to do something for you to spread your light and spread your love and make a flag and be an ambassador of love, an ambassador of your way.
Welcome to Rumi Rose Garden Cafe. We offer an exclusive line of more than 40 teas, custom blended with ingredients from around the world. Rumi also offers an excellent, locally roasted Italian coffee and other hot beverages.
And Allah describes, if you're going on haqq, your wife and your children are going to be a fitna for you, because all you're going to do is keep whispering in the person's ear, stop what you're doing, stop what you're doing, stop what you're doing. Because as soon as you move on to haqq and your heart has love of Prophet and that I have to serve Prophet, I have to make my house and my family to be safe, I have to make my life to be safe. If they don't have that level of iman, they're constantly eating your hands and feet to drop what you're doing. And then when you end up in Jahannam, they say, how the heck you got us here? They beat you anyway. But if difficulty comes and they were right, and the love of Sayyidina Muhammad is dressing you and blessing you, and you find yourself not like that sick, and you find yourself not like that in difficulty, and you find yourself sitting on a paradise rug and a paradise association, then you should find yourself to be very fortunate and that you were rightly guided, because they followed the full moon. Qamarun, that dress from Qaf al-Qur'an al-Majid. Their souls not like your soul, their souls Allah created their souls, dressed them from Holy Qur'an, created their insan and destined them for dunya. And they are from Ibadur Rahman, and whom Allah says, we given that light, we given that light. If we didn't give that light, there's no way you can get that light. It's a ni'mat and a gift from Allah. And then Allah is describing Prophet describing every Jummah for us, because what Prophet wants is when you recite it, he's dressing it. When you recite it, Prophet dressing it. If you come with a sincere heart, Prophet going to guide you by Allah, guide them to be with my qamars, Ya Rabbi. That they are from Rashideen al-Mahdiyeen, the Safat al-Rashid. Al-Rashid, Allah dresses them from the Safat of guidance, and their souls are dressed from Safat al-Rashid, Abdul Rashid. And when Allah guides, they are the most fortunate, because Allah guiding them. Then Allah said, those whom I guided, their consciousness I teach them, no book needs to teach them. They merely sit in tafakkur and all lights enter into their hearts. If they need from awliyaullah, if they need from anbiya, if they need from whatever Allah created, appear to them and begin to teach their heart. They are Abdul Rashid, whom Allah guided. Then Allah takes them to the Mim and makes them to be Mahdiyeen. These are the Muhammadan Hadi. Allah dressed them from hidayat, and the highest level of hidayat is from al-Mahdiyeen. That they carry the light of Imam Mahdi and they are Mahdiyeen, preparing the world for their arrival and the completion of holy hadith of Prophet, that one from my grandchildren will come, the world will not end until he arrives. So that Allah has no time. There's no clock up there. Allah say, okay, now send it. Time is dunya, the sun and the moon. No time. Allah says, that light of Al-Mahdi is completely covering whom I'm giving guidance and making them to be from Mahdiyun. That it's the highest Muhammadan guidance and the highest lights of Sayyidina Muhammad begin to encompass within their being, and they are Rashideen and Mahdiyeen, and they are under the hands of these khulafa. That they take from the hand of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, they take from the hand of Imam Ali salam, they take and they learn from Sayyidina Umar Farooq. All of these khulafa are encompassing the reality of the heart. That the ulum and the knowledges that Sayyidina Usman is sending of compilation of Qur'an. Sayyidina Umar, stand for Allah's truth within your heart and come against all these falsehoods. And then take you to Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Imam Ali, and then into the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. Tafsir Surat al-Fatiha.
Shaykh Madina, Shaykh Madina, Sayyidi ya Sayyidi, Muhammad ya Habibi, Sayyidi ya Sayyidi, Muhammad ya Habibi, Sayyidi ya Sayyidi, Muhammad ya Habibi. سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي أنا طالب بركة جنابه من آثار وأحبابه طالب بركة جنابه من آثار وأحبابه يشهد لي فعل أصحابه يشهد لي فعل أصحابه التمسوا بركة من نبينا سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي حبك بقلبي يا راسي شرفي وعزي ونبراسي حبك بقلبي يا راسي شرفي وعزي ونبراسي رافعنا عليك على راسي رافعنا عليك على راسي والله فيه تباهينا يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي وبحجرك يا أبا الزهراء